Um, so again, going back to creating that competitive advantage. So over 19 years, I know you've done a lot of trial and error stuff, and you have had some successes and you had some failure adding people, but you've had to build a business system around that. What has been the value of having a proven business system as you have evolved as a design build home builder and now remodeler?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a great question. It could be a long answer, but to keep it focused, when we first started, I referenced being the only guy and being responsible for everything, and we've heard the reference to wearing a lot of hats.
Hmm.
And as you hire people, and you figure out what critical roles you need in the company, and who should be hired next, uh, you start to realize efficiencies. So, if you have project managers, for instance, on site, then that frees you out in the field, and you start finding your role in the company. And the goal, really, when we say we own a company, the goal is to literally own an asset that's producing a profit margin, not just buying ourselves an 80-hour a week job, you know,
Right.
because we can go work 80 hours anywhere,
And
working
not
on
have
our
the risk or
business.
the headaches that goes
Yeah,
with ownership, right?
exactly. So uh, there's a few things that's setting up systems and standard operating procedures has done for us. One is it's helped us to produce consistent results. It's gone from where maybe some customers wouldn't be happy, or we'd end the job and it would just be, they're not mad but they're not delighted.
Hmm.
uh, we've gone from that to you know almost every project the customers they're ecstatic, they're ready to refer us, they love us. And that transition is just because we've established things that take the chaos out of the process. We've got, you know this time, this consistent repetitive thing is going to happen, and this process is in place. The other thing it's done is, of course, when you're taking chaos out of something, is it gives me, the owner, more time. It frees my
Yep.
time up more, and so I begin to get a little more space from the company and be able to look at the vision, look at the direction of the company, look for opportunity, look for ways to grow and expand, look for ways to improve the operation, and all of that snowballs and compound in a good way. And over time, you continue to get more freedom of time, and you continue to become more profitable. So setting these processes up has been paying great dividends for sure.
So true or false, there's a direct correlation between profitability and systems.
Oh, true,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. So when you're running by the seat of your pants and you don't have those systems, that is the black hole of where you lose profit, right?
It doesn't make any sense if you have no understanding of it. But I work less hours and I make more money.
Yep.
You know, when I first
Mhm.
started out, I worked tons of hours and I was running. I literally ran from the truck to the job, from the office back to the truck. I was very, very aggressive and energetic, and I was working 60, 80 hours a week, and I wasn't making any money. I was earning wages, going to that to where, now working more like, 15, 20 hours a week, and not stressed, and things are going great, and making money. We're profitable.
The evolution of a home builder is, like it's just like what your journey has been. You start out as that individual, you're doing everything. And like you said, you're just running, 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 running. And I know I hear a lot of custom builders take pride in saying that we never build the same home twice.
Yeah.
Everything we do is unique, and there's a ton of pride that goes with that. But I think what I hear you saying is, it's like, yes, you can do that, but your process does not have to be different every time. You need to have a consistent process in order to be able to produce that unique asset for your clientele.
I may not build the same plan twice, but I do the same process over and
Yes,
over.
the process is repeatable and and you can repeat it, duplicate it at will.
That's right.
Yeah,
And the
with
system
consistent
that
results.
the system we've developed can literally be copied and duplicated. I could take what I'm doing here, go to another town, do the same thing there, and adapt it right into that market.
And I think this is a great dovetail for what I mentioned earlier, is that you have some new endeavors right now. So you have built these processes. They've been very successful with you. Profitability has gone up. You're working less. You've been working a lot on the business versus in the business. And so now you're starting I guess I call it a new endeavor, perhaps a new company. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, when I thought about all of this, well, actually, I was explaining this just earlier today to someone. As I get more efficient and free up more time, I'm young. I'm not looking to, uh, sit around and do nothing. So I get more time. And so then I come up with more business ideas to fill up my time. Right. Uh, so as I referenced, I mean, working, running the company at the level that we're running it now, I don't have to put a ton of hours into it. And so I've been putting some time into developing a course and a duplicative business system that I can offer to folks to help them save the headaches and stress and pain that I went through to get where I'm at today. And I really think, what I would have given to be able to just buy a system that was reliable, that was proven to be working, that would have trained me on all these things when I was 19 years old. You know, just starting out, it would have saved me hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it would have saved